Hello and Assalamu alaikum. Ultrascan Diagnostics here. This is the CBCT of your required patient. The area of interest highlighted by the dentist is the upper right first molar and the upper left first molar. On the upper right first molar on the 3D rendering, it is visible that there is a radiolucency that is involving the buccal cortical plate. Moving on to the panoramic view, on the panoramic view, it is visible that the upper right first molar seems to be obturated with a slight radiolucency in the mesio-buccal root. On the transaxial view, we can see that there is no MB2. There is only a simple MB, which is the mesio-buccal canal. It does seem to be obturated, and we can see that there are voids present. There is a radiolucency present, which is involving the maxillary sinus, and you clearly see that there is an immense sinusitis present in the upper right maxillary sinus. Moving to the parietal canal seems to be obturated with a little bit of a over obturation, which is approximately 1.7 millimeters, and there is a radiolucency associated with the over obturation as well. Moving towards the distobuccal canal, here you can see the distobuccal canal is obturated, and doesn't seem to be any over obturation, but we do see a little bit of a radio opacity close to the distobuccal apex in the maxillary sinus, but there doesn't seem to be any communication between the radio opacity and the apex of the distobuccal root. We see sinusitis associated with the upper right first molar. Moving to the upper left first molar, so the upper left first molar has a restoration which seems to be very close to the pulp but no periapical radiolucency. On a transaxial view, this is the restoration of the upper left first molar. The restoration is in close proximity to the pulpal horns and could be associated with pulpitis. There seems to be only a single mesiobuccal canal. Moving to the parietal, there seems to be a single parietal canal and a single distobuccal canal as well. The sinus lining does not seem to be as inflamed in the upper left maxillary sinus. We do see mucosal thickness, and this mucosal thickness is approximately 4.9 millimeters, which also shows that it is more than the normal. The normal is between 1 to 3 millimeters. Looking at the axial view, you can see that this is the right hand side. There is no mesiobuccal canal MB2 here. There are only three canals: mesiobuccal, distobuccal, and the parietal. And on the upper left first molar, we can see that there is a mesiobuccal, a distobuccal, and a parietal. There doesn't seem to be any signs of a MB2 canal present here. Moving towards the apex in this situation, here you can see very clearly that this is the upper right maxillary sinus which is filled, and the upper left maxillary sinus which does seem to be inflamed with mucosal thickening, but it is considerably less in this case. If there are any further questions regarding this case, please feel free to reach to our team. Thank you very much.